Hello everyone, welcome back to channel. Today I'm telling you about 8 best iPhone 16 Pro cases. If you loves dropping your iPhone, boy do I have a case for you. So this video is going to be very interesting today. Watch the full video, let's check it out. AULUMU new iPhone 16 lineup is out of this world. Literally, it glows in the dark. They've also got a super slim option this year too. And they're still one of our favorites in the design department too, especially with this vegan leather variant as it feels like. You're holding luxury. The combination of plastic, leather, and metal is rare to see, but AULUMU also makes it look like it's from 2069 or something with thick and raised buttons. You aren't missing these bad boys and a giant cutout for the camera control, it almost feels like. You're missing a piece of the case, but it's perfect if you plan to use the camera control a lot. The dedicated rubber button corners are designed to absorb impact with a thick camera bump around back and plenty of coverage. Around the front screen too, they can rightfully call this the Shockproof series, because that's exactly what it is. Plus, this looks really cool, but is actually cool too, as it's designed to lower your phone's temperature and remove heat. And whether you need that or not is not the point, because it's just super freaking cool. However, if you're the minimal to borderline caseless type of iPhone psycho user like myself, this Aramid fiber series offers the same design aesthetic, but made with all Aramid fibers and all in the super slim design that you'll forget it's even there. Sometimes you can pair it with their Magave carbon fiber wallet. And I wouldn't be surprised if someone stopped you and asked if you're a time traveler or something. Oh, and that glow in the dark on their IMD series, while it is a neat party trinket, isn't going to last too long, but the frosted look and soft touch feel, combined with the cooling feature and strong magnets, definitely make up for it. And trust me when I say strong, I mean strong. The is just as tough. And A, great daily option if you're a fan of the Tronic design, but let me know what you care about in a case in the comments, along with details and links located there too. You probably already use a stand combined with a case and a grip. Oh, and don't forget all the mag accessories. Well, now you can have all that in one with the Taurus OAN 360 case, as they focus on adding functionality without compromising on their design either. They're the original makers of the O-shaped stand case, now with an upgraded 360-degree stand ring grip, and is mag-high-P compatible too in use, though you can twist and turn it to the angle that fits your needs, whether you're using it as a finger grip while taking photos or just scrolling for hours through TikTok. Plus, thanks to the stiffer hinge, it will hold at almost any angle to view your favorite midnight hands-free videos, and thanks to the rotating design it works in portrait mode too. Now, given how thin it is, it's surprisingly durable, but the best part, well, bam, it hides away flat when you're done and stays hidden too. Even through our scientific drop tests, it never flips open on its own, but more importantly, did y'all see that it keeps the phone protected too, especially with the thick lip around front? For such a slim case, it's rated for up to 12 feet of draw protection, and this matte black soft touch texture is the cherry on top. The finer details add up to like how satisfying it is when the ring clicks into place. The raised and clicky buttons all around with a groove along the edge for your fingers to grip onto, plus the camera control cutout is smooth all around, so it allows your fingers to slide along without catching on any edges. On top of all that, you can combine it with their Glasgow X screen protector, which includes an insulation tray that you simply snap it on and pull, allowing it to lower the chance of bubbles by pulling the air out. Then we bam ×2, fitting the edges perfectly all around and allowing for cases to still fit on. It looks clear and will continue to, thanks to the scratch resistance this offers as well. So now you can toss this into a pocket with your keys change or any other sharp objects too. Details and links down below. When it comes to clear cases, Span has you covered without breaking the bank. Their Ultra Hybrid series has been a channel favorite for years now, and now with the new series, they're one of the very few outside of Apple that include a dedicated camera button too. It works just like the original button without any edges or cutouts surrounding it, so unlike other cutouts, now you have full coverage around the whole phone, clicky, minimal, and definitely noticeable in how smooth it is to operate too. Plus, that full coverage comes in handy because even though the case is quite slim, they have their air pocket corners for impact and raised lips around the front and back camera, providing more than enough protection for day-to-day usage. Although you probably shouldn't go rock climbing with this or anything, but it's got clicky buttons around the rest of the case, and I'm a huge fan of the minimal branding because when it comes to clear cases, the point of it should be to see the actual phone, which is exactly what this allows you to do. Plus, the mag sap rings are strong enough so I can confidently use my favorite moppy accessories too. When Apple stopped selling their leather case, it really was an end of an era. Thankfully, Nomad is here to fill that gap and making them even better as they use WH leather, which you will notice in how it feels, tastes, and smells too. However, this magnetic leather back is like no other. Because if you just want the feeling of leather without compromising in bulk, the MagSafe combined with suction pads offers you a commitment-free way to do so, something I know you struggle with. Slap it on and it ain't going anywhere in our scientific shake tests, but When you feel the need for something more, well, bam. Obviously, given it's just a thick layer of leather, it will keep the backside protected, but in no way should you go tossing this around. So as a fan of leather, especially this thick slab of it, I love the idea of feeling this on. The back of my iPhone alongside the raw metal edges on the sides, it's like past meets present, plus the more you use it, the better it gets. Every scratch, dent, and rub makes it more unique to you. And yeah, it's a little cliche, but no other iPhone will ever look the same. The minimal protection this does add is mostly around the camera with a raised plastic lip, and it does have a Magi mount built in, making it even more seamless on the daily. It's sort of like adding a thick leather blanket to your iPhone, and just feels so good to hold if you're looking to mount your phone in weird places at the gym, in the workshop, or even just on your car, like on the outside of it, rock forms line. Up of magnetic case is not even just MagSafe. Literally magnetic is so strong, it's borderline a struggle to rip off. That's thanks to the fact you can add even more magnets when you're not using their system of car, bike, or all things mounting accessories. But today we're focused on the cases themselves, because it's more than enough to be considered our favorite tough case, with its thick rubber around the whole case. I will say, the only downside is the camera button cut out and having to dig pretty deep with my finger to get into it, but I'd say a worthy trade-off for turning your phone into a Nokia 3310. If you know the original tough case, you can always count me in for the chamfered and straight edge look. It gives Cybertruck futuristic tech where dystopian vibes, and I love it. The thick lips around the front and back are no joke either, and like the rest of the case, the MagSafe is also no laughing matter. Once you attach an accessory, you may never be able to separate them again. Metaphorically, of course, the clear model is my favorite with a splash of see-through, but the rugged carbon fiber look in Varian is the real deal, providing an additional layer of protection along the inside, which now explains why firefighters and the military also rely on this case too. One of the very few bumper style cases available today, still, since Apple stopped selling their own from the iPhone 4 comment, if you've owned that one, but Ronald Shield has been a channel sponsor in the past, and we continue to choose them. Simply because they work and work really well. I've done these drop tests hundreds of times and will thoroughly trust my iPhone in them every single time, which is surprising given the whole backside can be left open, so they basically rely on these thick borders to keep you covered emotionally speaking. Their buttons are swappable for different colors if you want to change styles without buying a whole new case, however, while the camera button is sloped, it's still a little too deep for my liking, especially with that thicker edge on the front. Trade-off if you've got butterfingers for days though, because you will be thankful that that thick edge was there to protect you. And although it does look thick, holding it one-handed is still easy as the ridge of the case gives your fingers something to hold on to, plus having such deep walls does help keep your MagSafe accessories in place, and almost feel like it becomes a part of it too. The beauty of the mod series though is the optional back plate additional protection without compromising your Magave capabilities, but honestly this is the only reason you need if you're a fan of bumpers, if you hate putting on a case but don't want to skin either. The Totally case may be exactly what you need, literally the thinnest possible case. It barely raises over the camera button, which leaves the button feeling naked, but the button covers are preferred with the soft touch finish of the case, which is honestly the whole point of it, as the only protection this does provide is the lip around the back camera. The front is barely covered. So don't get this if you drop your phone more than once a day, because this basically gives you that soft touch feeling, replacing the glossy and metallic one of a naked iPhone. It provides no more than scratch resistance, but it just feels really good to hold, and it's so thin, it still feels like you're carrying just an iPhone for the dedicated Apple fanboys. No other case out there exists other than from Apple. And out of all the cases Apple does sell, their silicone case is the only one that's worth it. That is, if you really need that logo around back to show your worth. Thankfully, they also have what I can only explain is the best feeling camera button that I've tested so far. It has zero hiccups, and it's as if you're using the button directly. The rest of the case hasn't changed at all. It's still grippy, minimal, and offers just enough protection around the camera and front side. However, that also means it still really sucks to put and pull this out of your pockets. For more EDC accessories and tech, subscribe to our new newsletter supply link down below. But that's it. I rest my iPhone 16 cases download. Product link in description. Click the description and click the product link and buy the product. If you want more latest updates on new gadgets, make sure to subscribe our channel if you like the video. Like and share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.